France, the self-proclaimed fashion capital of the world, has banned ultra-thin models. Violators could end up in jail. Officials voted for the law to combat anorexia, which experts say impacts up to 40,000 French people, mostly of them teenagers. Well, under new law, models need to be above a certain body mass index, or BMI, which hasn't been determined yet. The World Health Organization says anything below 18.5 is underweight. Agencies that hire underweight models could be fined up to $82,000 and jailed for 6 months. Well, like France does now, Israel also has a law against too thin fashion models. It went into effect back in 2012. This video is from Adi Barkan's RealUnreal campaign. Barkan is a fashion photographer who, after years of shooting anorexic women, became a crusader to save them. He even had a model who was trying to recover from the disease die in his arms. And Adi Barkan joins me live from Tel Aviv via Skype with his thoughts on France's law and the next move. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us, taking the time to speak to us this morning. Let me get your reaction, first of all, to the move by France to ban ultra-thin models. About time?
I think it's the right time. I know they tried already in 2007, 2007, and the fashion industry didn't give them a hard time, and they didn't succeed. I hope this time is going to be, but I didn't see one thing is very important. In our law, we're talking about the Photoshop, because if you're taking normal woman and you cut size with the Photoshop, you did nothing. So I didn't see in the French law nothing about the Photoshop. And the second thing, I think Paris is the center of the fashion industry. The designer have to understand that under the clothes there is a person. It's not piece of flesh, it's not piece of meat, there's a person. And they have to fit the clothes to the woman and not the woman to the clothes. And if French is going to do it, I hope it's the beginning of revolution, because it's epidemic all over Europe, all over the world.
Adi, explain to us the Photoshop law as many people see it. What exactly does it mean?
This means you can take a model that are less than 18.5 BMI. It's so skinny, 18.5. We used to shoot 25 years ago. What happened? And the second thing is about the Photoshop. We're using the Photoshop to cut size. We're using the Photoshop to change the body. It's unreal. And when you're taking a normal woman, and the French talking about the healthy woman, and you're taking the Photoshop and you cut it with the Photoshop, you did nothing. Until now in Israel, you can see, the children know that they're going out from the house, everything around them, it's unreal. At least they know, because until now, everybody know that what you see in the picture, it's real. I want to be like the girl in the picture. Until now, everybody know in Israel, it's unreal. You can see that most of the companies start using skinny girls, but they are not cutting size. I mean, the pictures coming to be very, very real. But what happened in Israel in the last 2 weeks with the international standard, where we show the commercial, it's like the rabbits in the cover shampoo. And the most of the company, because it's coming from the client, want to see the real. They want to see the real thing, because until now, it's unreal all over. And you can see every season, they cut another size, another size, and another size. If the 28 size, let's say 20 years ago, it was the normal, now it's 0. They cut size between 2 and 3 size. It's crazy.
And Adi, you managed to secure the passage of this law. Obviously, it took 10 years for you to get there. Now you're hoping, I've read, to do the same in the United States. How is that going so far? Who are the decision makers that you're trying to influence here?
Yeah, I see, they start to do something, but I think they have a problem. What we have in the beginning, that you can't freedom of occupation. You can stop someone to work in any job. It's free. How is that?
Freedom of occupation.
Freedom
of occupation.
Freedom of occupation. What, something like that?
Freedom of occupation.
Yeah. And they have to know that if I'm using drugs, they are not letting me driving buses, right? Because I'm using drugs, and they have to know that they are taking girl and make them celebs. She decide for half of the woman how to look, if to eat or not to eat. There's more responsible. They have to know that if someone's coming in, she's going to be a model, she's going to be celeb, she has responsible. And the responsible is to be real. Because what happened now, the difference between the fantasy and the reality is coming every season just like that. And all the people is in the middle. They're using drugs, they're using quaaludes, they use everything. But what is important is that the designer have to understand there is a person under the clothes. If they understand, they are going to use a woman and not just piece of flesh. That's what happened in the fashion show. That's what happened in the studio. They are using not model. They're using boys in woman clothes.
Adi Barkan, who is a fashion photographer for us in Tel Aviv, thank you very much. We wish you all the best with the campaign.
Welcome.
Now, for thousands of the faithful, it is a moment to remember.